Hey everybody, my name is Christine Chai and welcome to my kitchen. Do you have an Instant Pot but have never used it? Maybe it's still sitting in the box unopened. If you're like me, maybe you're afraid to use it or you just don't know how. Well, today I'm going to show you how to make an easy recipe for mushroom risotto. Let's get started. Start out by peeling and slicing 2 shallots. Shallots are a type of onion, but they have a milder flavor. If you don't have a shallot, you can use an onion, but the flavor is a little bit stronger with an onion, so you'll want to use about half the amount. Wash and slice anywhere between 8 and 24 ounces of mushrooms. Just depends on how many mushrooms you want in your risotto. Turn on the Instant Pot by pressing the Sauté button. You're going to want to make sure that it's on the more setting. That way it's going to be really hot and ready for you to saute. Add in 1 tablespoon of oil and 4 tablespoons of butter. Mix everything together until the butter is melted and nice and bubbly. Add the shallots and cook those for about 2 minutes or until they're lightly browned. Add in 1 tablespoon of mixed garlic, stir that all together and cook for about 1 minute. Add in the sliced mushrooms and 2 more tablespoons of butter. Give this a nice stir for 2 to 3 minutes until your mushrooms have softened and have browned just a little bit. At this point, you're going to want to add in half a cup of white wine to the pot. This is going to help us deglaze the pot to get all of the fond, which is stuck to the bottom of the pan. This part is crucial because you don't want to miss out on all of that flavor. If you don't have white wine or you don't want to use it, you can substitute it with half a cup of chicken broth. Add in 2 cups of Arborio rice and saute for 1 minute. Arborio rice is traditionally used for risottos because it adds a creaminess to the risotto. If you don't have Arborio rice, I have used medium grain rice as a substitute. Pour in 4.5 cups of chicken broth, 1 teaspoon of seasoned salt, half a teaspoon of black pepper, and 1/4 of a teaspoon of dried parsley. Mix everything together and put on the lid. When you make risotto traditionally on the stove, you saute your rice for about a minute, then you add in liquid and you stir that up until it's absorbed, and then you keep adding the liquid a little bit at a time until all of the liquid has been incorporated. This takes kind of a long time. The nice thing about the Instant Pot is you just throw in all the liquid at one time and it does all the cooking. Saves you so much time, and we are all about that. Press cancel on the pot. This is gonna stop the sauteing, and then you're gonna press pressure cook and then cook that on high for 6 minutes. When the timer goes off, go ahead and do a quick release. Just remember when you're cooking with your Instant Pot that just because it's set for 6 minutes, it doesn't mean it's going to be done in exactly 6 minutes. You have to remember that the pot needs time to come up to pressure, and then the timer will start. So give yourself, depending on how much liquid and food is in your pot, it's gonna take anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes to come up to pressure, and then the cooking time, and then if you have to do a natural release or a quick release. And with this recipe, we're doing a quick release, which means you're just going to turn the valve right when the timer goes off and let all of the steam come out until the pressure valve has gone down. Now, this method may not be faster as far as time, but it's faster because I don't have to tend to it. The Instant Pot does all the work. And I love that because with small children, I'm able to tend to their needs, or I'm able to cook other things while the rice is cooking and I don't have to think about it. Remove the lid and stir everything together. Now you have a beautiful risotto, but don't forget to grate in some of that fresh Parmesan cheese to make it taste even better. Dish up this risotto and make sure to grate on some more farm fresh cheese. Dish up this risotto and make sure to grate on some more fresh Parmesan cheese. Don't be afraid to try out this recipe and use your Instant Pot. You're gonna love it. Risotto is a great side dish to eat with fish, pork, poultry, or beef. Or if you're a vegetarian, throw in some extra vegetables, and instead of cheese, you can use a cashew cream, and it makes a perfect meal on its own. If you want more recipes for using the Instant Pot, make sure you check out this playlist right over there. Thanks guys, love ya.